Two teams about to run out now. The Tukapa Premier up against Spotswood this afternoon.
Kia ora and welcome to Sanders Park for this round 12 clash in the CMK Chartered Accountants Premier Competition between Tukapa and the visitors Spotswood United. It's the final round clash in the CMK Chartered Accountants competition. Of course, two city rivals who play for the Dan O'Brien Shield today. As Spotswood make their way out onto the park, led out by Dylan Schuler. Of course, a Centurion for the Coastal Rugby Club as well as Dylan Schuler. Unfortunately, we don't have the team list for Spotswood United, so we're a little bit unsure of the 15, the makeup or the composition of the 15 for them today, which will make it a little bit challenging. And we're a bit under-resourced as well in the production department today. Shay's been struck down with COVID, and Rob's over in Europe, so we've had Dougie step in on the camera for us. Cheers, Dougie. And Joe's working on his house as well, so I'm doing the commentary solo today. Of course, Spotswood United, a proud club, the merger of the Star and Spotswood Old Boys back in 1990. They were the champions of the Premier competition in 2019. And although they've only managed to have one win this season, there's been some real green shoots for the squad, with some wins against, with some tight matches against Clifton, Old Boys and Coastal, who are all up near the top of the competition, and of course that one win against Inglewood. 3 players named in the wider Taranaki Bulls squad: Arise Paliko, Ethan Reti and AJ Lamalu. So they'll be looking to them to really bring some strong performances today. As they wait in the middle for the home side, Tukapa, who are making their way out now, led by captain Henry Miles. Had a bit of a sluggish start to the season with 3 losses in the first 3 rounds, but it's been a perfect sequence since then, 8 on the trot. And they'll be looking to take the win today and head into semi-finals in some fine form. In the front row, Patrick Howlett, Luke Trevitsky and the 100-plus game veteran Brendan Dent. The locking pairing of Josh Keach and Corbin Porteous, both industrious and hard-working. And it's in the loose forwards where we've got Duplessis Karifi in the number 7 jersey. Of course, 65 cap Hurricane, playing for Tukapa today alongside Mairanga Lapo and Nathaniel Peters. In the back line, Roman Famasuli, Mason Porteous in the insides, co-captain Henry Miles and Jack Gilmore, likened to a young Henry Miles by coach Nathan Lawrence. And the back 3, Brad Kerman, Thomas Stokes and Wata Whatawhata. As we have kick-off now, Josh Walden getting us underway and taken nicely back there by Nathaniel Peters. Carts it back up as Tukapa go into their pods. Some nice passing up there, ranging out wide Mairanga Lapo. Tukapa looking to get quick ball through Mason Porteous, and they find a bit of space out here for Jack Gilmore. The speeds to Brad Koeman, and he's tight to the sideline. Manages to stay in. As Porteous finds Keach, but it's just lost forward there by Keach, and Spotswood United take hold of the ball. So they go to their pods. The hooker is taken in a strong tackle there by that man Duplessis Karifi. They retain possession though. Safini taken in a strong hit there by Karifi. As they go to Walden, it's a short ball and a strong run in the number 23 jersey, and a pick and go from the inside centre. It's gone out on the full, just over our container here. So a line out at the halfway mark. Looks like there's been a late change for Tukapa. Burnett's come in the number 2 jersey for Trevitsky. I suspect Connor McLean may be the one to come in on the bench, and he finds his man there in Corbin Porteous. back of the line out. Tukapa go to the rolling ball. And it's sacked nicely by Spotswood United. Henry Miles goes out the back to Porteous. Gilmore in a bit of space. In his first season with Tukapa, he's been impressive in the number 13 jumper, Jack Gilmore. There's Famasuli, he finds Porteous. And the 65 cap, Hurricane Duplessis Kirifi. Tukapa looking for quick ball. And Miles, the co-captain, links up nicely with his Fitzroy mate, Liam Burnett, who jinks and jives. And is tackled 25 out from the Spotswood line. Good hands there from Mason Porteous, gets outside his opposite. Spotswood United defence holding nicely. As Porteous carts it up in that blue headgear. Famasuli makes a snipe around the breakdown. Daniel Peters makes a few more metres. It's a nice ball out the back door. Mason Porteous, he finds the speedster Brad Koeman, the man from Southland. As it's a nice miss ball to Corbin Porteous. And he finds Liam Burnett. And Burnett goes over for the first try under the sticks. So Tukapa with the early advantage. Putting together some nice phases there. And Liam Burnett, the benefactor of some well-worked play from Tukapa. So we're running with a bare bones operation today, of course, with Shay struck down with COVID, Rob over in Europe, and Joe's away working on his house, so just me on the commentary today and slightly slimmed down graphics. Tukapa with the early lead, Mason Porteous adding the extras.
Liam Burnett takes us all by surprise as the starting hooker scores the first try and converted 7-0 Tukapa.
Josh Walden to kick us off. It's a nice contestable kick, well taken there by Josh Keach. Tukapa looking to use the ball.
You might remember we asked for
There is Kirifi.
J902.
Mason Porteous directing traffic, and he finds Koeman at a bit of space, and he's got plenty of speed to burn as Brad Koeman. He links up nicely with Famasuli, who's well taken there by Nick Arnold. And off goes Peters. Tukapa making good progress up the park. As they go out towards the right, Koeman links up with Wata Whata. He busts out of a few tackles and makes his way to the line. The man out of Matamata College, Wata Whata, with Tukapa's second try of the day.
Good job.
As Mason Porteous looks to add the extras. And he does so. So 2 from 2 for Mason Porteous. Spotswood United, Walden going deep on this occasion. It's collected there by Mairanga Lapo. It's taken there by Dylan Chula, the skipper for today. They make good progress through the middle, does Duplessis Karifi. He's well taken there by the Spotswood fullback Perrott. Spotswood have turned the ball over. Managed to get their hands on it. So they go to their pods. Strong hit there from Lapo. So they go to Walden, who looks for a little chip and chase, and he might get the bounce. In fact, he does, Josh Walden. Nice bit of ingenuity there from the Spotswood number 10. And pushing for the 50-22, but not quite. Going out just short with the Tukapa 22. So a nice passage of play there from Spotswood United. Tukapa find Porteous at the back, and they go to the driving maul. They make good progress out of their 22. Of course, Corbin Porteous, the number 5 jumper, has been one of the form players for Tukapa this season. Rolling maul's made a good 20 metres there for Tukapa, and they go to their backs now, and Porteous finds a hole and goes through it. He puts the grubber in. And it sits up there for Whara, who can't quite hold on to it, and it goes out just inside the Spotswood United 22. They try and take it quickly, but we'll go back. Spotswood United go to the front, and they find their man. Carted up there by the second 5. But Karifi, the master pilferer, over the ball there and earning Tukapa the penalty. We've seen him do that countless times at a professional level, and now doing it at the grassroots game. Miles, the skipper, opting for the scrum. Of course, Tukapa's scrum's been in fine form this season. Howlett, Burnett and Dent. Scrum coach Lawrence Corlett will no doubt be very happy with how things are going in that department. Heading into finals time next week. Tukapa currently in first position alongside Coastal, but taking that first position currently on points difference. Stratford Eltham also confirmed for a semi-final spot, with Clifton, Yukongas Old Boys and Southern fighting it out for that 4th spot. It's a stable scrum here. Farmasuli goes off the back. He's just lost forward there by Mason Porteous. Just lifted his head a touch there. Been a great addition to the Tukapa side, having come back from Bahrain earlier in the season and slotted back very nicely in the number 10 jumper for Tukapa. Really steadied the ship as Mason Porteous. Spotswood scrum holds up nicely. It's a pretty stable scrum, and they use an 8-9 off the back. Kicks downfield. It's just dropped there by Stokes, but not deemed to go forward. And he finds his back 3 partner in Kerman. who makes some good yardage. Porteous coming back against the current. As Brendan Dent goes out the back to Mason Porteous, and off goes Jack Gilmore. He tries to link back up with Miles, and it's just lost forward there. But some nice enterprising play from the Tukapa midfielders. Spotswood United will be looking to exit from their 15 here. Scrum holds up nicely. There's Purett. Puts boot to ball and he finds touch. Good little exit play there from Spotswood United. Burnett goes to the back and he finds his man Corbin Porteous. And he loops around. Nice little inside ball. Tukapa go back to their pods. Brendan Dent. Good leg drive, making plenty of yardage. Porteous goes for the miss ball when Arnold was out of the line going for the intercept. Shades of Brian Habana there from Nick Arnold, although he may have taken a head knock there, which is no good. Spotswood United right winger. I hope he's okay. Burnett, nice little pass here to Mason Porteous. It's a lovely little Sonny Bill-esque offload there from Mason Porteous. Shades of that try the All Blacks scored with Bowden Barrett providing that long offload a few years ago against Argentina, and that pass from Mason Porteous. And a nice try out on the right hand side for Tukapa.
Tukapa score in the corner, and Nathaniel Peters taking that first try of the afternoon. Kick to come, bit of a challenge for Mason. We should point out that Nathaniel Peters is sponsored by Trident Electronics.
As Porteous is hitting it sweetly off the tee, adding the extras.
Sponsored by Newfoundland New World. The score stretches out to 21-0.
Spotswood United go deep on the kickoff. Well chased there by Nick Arnold with a bit of a head clash. And both wingers have gone down here, so we hope there's nothing too major. Of course, Nick Arnold took a head knock just a couple of minutes ago, so we hope he's okay. And Koeman also down. So the respective wingers which is not good to see. We hope they're both okay, Brad Koeman and Nick Arnold, after that heat clash. So we'll just take a pause here at Sanders Park. Got some movement, which is positive, but it was a nasty heat clash between the two wingers. Of course, Nick Arnold out of Francis Douglas Memorial College, part of that 2011 first 15, alongside his now coach Taorangi Walden, who's helping out with Spotswood United. Of course, former Taranaki and Highlander, Taorangi Walden. So we hope Nick's okay. And clapped off the park, which is a nice gesture to see from both teams. Send out thoughts to Nick, hopefully he's alright. Spotswood United then will have the feed to the scrum inside the Tukapa 22. It's a stable scrum. They can attack from here at Spotswood United. Bit of go forward. The scrum's been strong for them so far today. They find their second 5-8. Making some good progress inside the Tukapa 22. Unfortunately, we don't have a team sheet for Spotswood United today, so a little bit limited in that regard. They are making good progress here, as there's plenty of aggression at contact time. Although Tukapa have done a good job of stealing it, while Spotswood United were hot on attack there, and Miles puts boot to ball.
We have another motor vehicle.
And he finds touch.
This one is a blue Daihatsu which is parked out on the roadside, but is preventing the bus from being able to move out. The number plate for the Daihatsu is XF4124. XF4124, blue Daihatsu. Please can you move your vehicle momentarily so the bus can get out.
Tukapa steal the line out, and they go back to Wada Whara. Puts boot to ball, but it's interpreted as being taken back. So it'll be a net gain for Spotswood United, and they'll throw inside the Tukapa 22. They go for the short line out and make progress through the tight head prop. So Spotswood United with some nice momentum here off the back of that line out. Looking for quick ball. It's a big hit there from Duplessis Karifi. Spotswood United keeping it tight. And they go to the pick and go. Must only be inches away from the Tukapa line. And they earn the penalty for no roll. Thought about the quick tap. Did the halfback. But they'll opt for the scrum. They have all players on the open side here. Spotswood United. That's another solid scrum. Just starting to go backwards now though, and number 8 goes off the back. It's well taken. Go back to the tight stuff, Spotswood United. Trying to work their way over the line. It's pretty close. Deemed is held up. So Tukapa will have goal line dropout. Spotswood United's best attacking chance of the game so far. Spending some minutes in the Tukapa 22. It's Porteous. It's a ranging boot. Back over halfway. Israel Lowe returns the left winger. He does a good job of it. Just lost it at ruck time there. It's a good run from Israel, but just lost the ball in contact. There's Miles, looks for the little grubber in behind, but it's well read there at the back by Josh Perrott. Spotswood United fullback. So they go to their pods, looking to retain some position. Spotswood United, Hartley. Porteous trying to go in for the steal at the breakdown. Farmasuli doing an excellent job over the ball there, the Tukapa halfback. Burnett then. Throws to the middle, and it's tapped back by Keach to Lapo. It's Miles straightens things up in the midfield. Co-captain Henry Miles. And Carriffy beats the first, but is well taken. He's just lost forward there. In fact, there was no release. Tukapa then going for the attacking option, kicking towards the corner. As they go to the back, Duplessis Carriffy puts the big fend in. Burnett is well taken and a strong tackle there. Very strong tackle. Although it's opened up for Mairanga Lapo to go under the bar. Tukapa's fourth try of the afternoon.
Mairanga Lapo takes Walters across the line.
Porteous adds the extras from in front. So Hartley then gets us back underway. Miles does a good job getting up there over the Spotswood United open side flanker. Peters hit hard. A couple of big tackles there from the Spotswood United front rower. Bit of space out wide here. Gilmore puts boot to ball, but it's well collected there by Perrott. Spotswood United fullback. No, he's just held on to it. And Famasuli with his second steal at the breakdown for the day. Showing the variety in his game, Roman Famasuli out of St. Peter's College. He's got a very good running game and good distribution skills, just like any good halfback. He's been impressive in his first season here at Tukapa. Burnett then to throw at line out time. He goes to the middle there where Peters gets up high to collect, and they go to the rolling mill. Been a feature of their play this year at Tukapa. Spotswood United working hard to stop it in its tracks though. Still making its way up the park. And he's broken off the back there. Has Josh Keach. The industrious lock. Dots down for a try. Porteous adds the extras. He's been perfect from the tee this afternoon. There's Mason Porteous. Of course, his return from Bahrain has somewhat coincided with Tukapa's upswing in results. Steadying the ship in the number 10 jumper. So Tukapa with most of the play so far this afternoon. Spotswood United just getting in front of the kickers there. So Tukapa will take the halfway scrum. And they look for the 8-9, Peters. Famasuli changes direction. He finds Miles with the missed pass to the speedster Kuman, who gets on the outside of his man. He's taken there by Fido. Famasuli, nice missed pass. Mason Porteous finds his brother Corbin. Tukapa looking for quick ball. Dent out the back, and it's picked up nicely there by Israelo, who would have been away, you would think. However, we go back to the penalty advantage. Would have been interesting there had that been play on. You suspect Israelo would have been too quick to catch Spotswood United left winger. But not to be. So we've got a change in the Tukapa back line. Lagan Kumiroa on for Brad Kerman. The veteran, 150 plus games for Tukapa, for Lagan Kumiroa. Not a bad man to bring off the bench. Burnett finds Keach, and they go back to that driving maul. It's making good progress. And over goes Burnett for his second for the day. The man they call Weasel. Porteous adds the extras.
Your first conversion was still switches out to 42-0.
Perfect day on the kicking tee so far for Mason Porteous. 6 from 6. Makes it 42-0 to Tukapa. Mason Porteous making sure Tukapa go up in multiples of 7. An unblemished record off the tee so far this afternoon. And his brother Corbin takes that kick off. Daniel Peters takes it just outside Tukapa 22. Mason Porteous goes for the Gary Owen. Comes down with snow on it, but well taken by Hartley. Walden looks to use a bit of space and he goes back inside nicely to Hartley. But he's well taken there by Duplessis Kirifi. Showing all that experience from 65 games with the Hurricanes. Was playing for Wellington in the NPC, originally out of Francis Douglas Memorial College, and a deep kick there from Mason Porteous, well inside the Spotswood United 22.
Rolling more.
Burnett finds his man and they decoy to go to the rolling maul, but on this occasion they go out to their backs. And Gilmore's hit hard by his opposite. There's Porteous, gives it out to Stokes, who's well taken there by Ezra Lowe. They go to the line once more. Of course, being Matariki weekend, this is the only game, I believe, or only CMK Premier game being played on a Friday. The other games being played tomorrow will of course determine the makeup of that top 4. Tukapa, Coastal and Stratford Eltham are confirmed semi-finalists, with Clifton, New Plymouth Old Boys and Southern fighting it out for that 4th spot. As Tukapa go to the rolling maul on this occasion. It's making slow progress, but inching its way towards the Spotswood United line. Being snuffed out there. Kirifi goes into play halfback and dives over with pretty good body position there, Duplessis Kirifi.
Young up and comer, could go alright if he sticks with it.
As Mason Porteous lines up his 7th kick of the day. Currently 6 from 6 off the tee.
Probably half time.
Porteous puts that one over to make it 7 from 7 off the tee. It's the half-time oranges. So Tukapa taking the lead into half-time 49-0. 7 tries, all converted by Mason Porteous. As we'll take a short break and join you again for the second half here at Sanders Park.
Going alright? You want any soup? Chicken, onion? Please, can't give it away. It's the good stuff. Going alright? No, I tend to turn it off. If it gets a bit distracting. Yeah. Are the pictures coming through alright though? Oh, okay. Yeah, the women's game we had, the stream was a bit pixely, but I think he was streaming to Facebook and YouTube and it was just reducing the bandwidth. So hopefully it's a bit better with this one, cleaner. Oh yeah, cool. And the game, it's a bit one-sided, isn't it? That is 2 for C playing 7, eh? Yeah, I must be just getting a game because he has no rep stuff. I can't make the Māoris, he's not Māori, is he? Yeah, I think you're allowed to play if you want to, but I don't know. I don't know what the rules are anymore. Yeah. Yeah, the Tukapa women scored a try and they were pretty stoked with themselves. Oh, it was pretty one-sided. I think it was about 80-something 5. Yeah. But they're improving, eh? They've just got to stick at it and enjoy the learning, I reckon, the women. I think so, yeah. So they've got 4 teams now. Last year it was.
There was a personnel
So hopefully
change
it'll
late
grow,
in the
eh?
first
Maybe
half
Old Boys put a
where
team in or
winger Brett Kummer, 3-4 building, was replaced by Logan Kummerow. I think Brett was unable to say his 7 times table backwards after that tackle on the 22.
Oh, good stuff. Yeah, you see, yeah, it makes it a bit tricky, eh? I suppose it's almost nice that they're not scoring any tries, you don't have to name the try score. But no, a handful of them they did. Yeah. I'll leave it with it. Good luck.
So welcome back to second half action here at Sanders Park. Tukapa leading the visitors, Spotswood United, at the half-time break, 49-0. And the man who's been perfect off the kicking tee, Mason Porteous, gets us underway. It's well taken there by the Spotswood United lock. So Hartley finds Lamalu. And it's a big run there from Spotswood United number 6, running over the top of the first defender. Hartley goes to the box kick. Porteous has just lost it. Yeah. Brendan Dent tucks it under his arm. Famasuli. He finds Fada out the back, who breaks the first, does Wata Fada, the man from Matamata College. And he links up nicely. Famasuli goes out to Porteous, long ball out to Burnett, who finds Howlett, and Lapo, who in turn finds his right winger, Lagan Kumara, the 150 game veteran for Tukapa, going over in the chairman's corner.
A sweeping movement sees Lagan Kumara put it down in the corner.
So nicely worked, bit of back play there from Tukapa. Some good hands by a couple of the front rowers there. Patrick Howlett showing a bit of backline skills like his namesake Doug, and Liam Burnett ultimately finding their winger there, Lagan Kumara, in the right hand corner as Porteous lines up his 8th conversion of the day. Fortunately, we're a bit under-resourced today, so we've got Shay's been struck down with COVID, so we wish him well with his recovery. And we've got Joe's away on the commentary side of things, so cheers to Dougie for doing the camera for us. Porteous then, as he just pushes it out to the left. So it won't be a perfect record off the tee for Porteous today. There's Hartley. Goes deep where it's fielded there by Lagan Kumara. Finds Duplessis Carriffy, who trips over himself but gets back up, and he's still going, is Carriffy. Brushing off a few defenders up towards the 40-metre line. Spotswood United steal the ball, but illegally so. Malu just coming in the side there. Tukapa go to the back. They find Josh Keach, Famasuli. Lapo straightens things up. And Dent goes out to Kumura. Taken there and turned over by Israelo. Nice bit of work there from the Spotswood United left winger. There's the front rower. Gets a couple of yards there. Over to Dylan Schuller, the skipper for today. Spotswood United keeping it with their forwards. Looks like Karufi's gone down, and Tukapa have turned it back though. So Duplessis Karufi down with what looks like might be a knee injury. And Perrott gets over the ball there, the Spotswood United 15, and gets a steal, and it's taken quickly there by Josh Walden. Puts boot to ball and chasing hard. So the ball eventually goes out, so it will be a Spotswood United throw well inside the Tukapa 22, but we've got a stoppage here with Duplessis Karufi down, which doesn't look good. The Wellington skipper. .65 caps for the Hurricanes. Wellington captain, he was made captain at just 21. So on comes Connor McLean, just getting his bearings. Wasn't sure where the play was, but I suspect he'll go into the hooking role, and Liam Burnett will go out to the back row. As Karufi makes his way off. Hope it's nothing too serious. Looks a bit nasty there, he's just limping off on his left knee. Looks a bit ginger, so we hope he's okay. So I hope that knee's okay. As Keach gets up in front and makes the steal at line out time. Alex Perry making his impact from the bench. Porteous goes to his left boot on this occasion and finds touch. Tukapa then ringing the changes. Campbell Woodmass on in the number 20 jumper, and Oliver Lamb-Ewan out of St. Peter's College, I believe. Strong scrummager, also in his first season here at Tukapa. And off comes Farmasuli and the 100 plus cap veteran Brendan Dent, tight head prop. So it's a pretty strong game there from both of them. Spotswood United go to the front. It's a nice little back flick there from Hartley, and he finds his 7 who gets a head of steam up, and he bumps off Lapo. Goes Lamalu, and he bumps off Taplin. So Spotswood United making a couple of tackle busts here. Showing some good strength with ball in hand, although it's ripped away there by Lapo. Spotswood United get the turnover at breakdown time. It looks like Ezra Lowe there. Take the quick tap, Hartley, and he puts a little chip in behind, and he may be the one leading the race. hits the padding of the upright, but it was a good bit of ingenuity there by Jack Hartley. Spotswood United number 9. As Porteous makes a good clearance, but he doesn't find touch. And it goes into the arms of Perrott, who links up with Walden. Dylan Schuler, nice little offload there to NLA Fidel. As they come back the near side. Strong with ball in hand, Spotswood United open side flanker, and they go out the back, and Walden has a nice little win ball for his centre. Hartley goes down the short side. Lamalu links up with Ezra Lowe, who's taken out. In fact, he just lost it forward before going out. As Woodmass then. Porteous goes for the crossfield kick, and he finds Kumiroa. Spotswood United look to take it quickly. Carlos Spencer through the legs pass, but we'll go back to the line out. And they go short. And back to the hooker. He's bundled out. As Porteous then goes for the spiral downfield where Perrott returns serve, and Kumura it's a little bullet kick through there from Hartley, but Porteous collects it and he finds Stokes, who links up now with Gilmore, and Porteous loops around. Lamalu makes a big hit and collects the ball up, finds Walden. Goes Lamalu. Spotswood United going to their forwards. And show and go from Hartley. He links up with his captain, Schuler. A strong run there from the Spotswood United front rower. Put the fence up quickly. NLA Fidel takes it into contact. So Spotswood United putting a few phases together. A little chip is charged down, but we'll go back to the penalty advantage. Tukapa just a bit eager on the offside line there. So Spotswood with the midfield scrum, options either side. A bit of back and forth between Hartley and Woodmass, the two scrum halves. And they come to the near side. Fidel breaks through the first couple of tackles and he's still going, NLA Fidel. The prop coming back against the current, but he's just lost it forward. Nice piece of play there. Big run from the Spotswood United, number 12.
Most talk has been the whole game. Most chat has been the whole game.
A reminder that the upstairs bar is open. It's also to extend a welcome to any Spotswood supporters that are here to join us for a drink after the game. Both upstairs and downstairs bars will be open at that point.
Just have a reset here at scrum time. Spotswood United putting the shunt on at scrum time. Luke Taplin, the first receiver. As Woodmass goes back to Porteous. Just a little bit off the side there, off the boot from Mason Porteous. But it finds touch. Spotswood United going for the short line out here. And they go to the front. That's well read there by Tukapa co-captain Chris Jollins, a man out of Scotland and South African heritage. Luke Taplin there, he's well taken. Looks like we might have another little injury there. Porteous puts boot to ball. It's well collected back there by Parrott, who returns serve. Sits up for Porteous, and he finds touch inside the Spotswood United half. There's Tukapa, snare that line out. Connor McLean going back. The hooker, Mairanga Lapo, making good yards through the middle. And he gets up and goes again. Showing plenty of good leg drive there, Mairanga Lapo. Woodmass takes a dart down the blind side. And he links up with Lam Ewan, who's hit hard there. He's made a few big tackles there today. Spotswood United front rower. There's Jollins, makes a few more yards. Porteous goes back on the inside to Josh Keach, who's taken there by Josh Walden. It's a flat ball across to Lam Ewan. And Tukapa makes some quick ball here. Bursting onto it is Thomas Stokes, the fullback. And Woodmass links up with Lapo, the man who started it. And back against the grain, just like his cousin, Connor McLean, tries to go under them. And Alex Perry. There's Tukapa, looks to go wide. Over the top there from Kumura. He finds Josh Keach. He dots over in front of Tukapa fans on the deck there.
Josh Keach puts it down in the corner.
Porteous. Oh, he's been masterful off the kicking tee today, Mason Porteous, and adds the extras there, taking Tukapa to a 61-0 lead. 8 from 9 for Mason Porteous, sponsored by New World. Spotswood United go short. It's a good contestable kickoff, and it comes back on the Spotswood side. Double knock on. The first one courtesy of Tukapa. So Spotswood United will get the feed at scrum time. Despite it being a pretty stable scrum, it's come back on the Tukapa side for a tight head. And Taplin playing in the midfield. It's taken there by Fidel. But deemed to be a high shot. Woodmass takes off quickly. Former Wellington NPC rep. That's another penalty for not being on the offside line. And a chat to the skipper, Dylan Schuller, just to say keep that discipline in check. Porteous puts it inside the Spotswood United 22. Spotswood United have shown some real resilience in the second half, keeping Tukapa so far down to 2 tries. Burnett throws over his man, and Lamalu comes bounding back, and they look to use the ball. Still plenty of enterprise here from Spotswood United. There's Walden, finds his front row. He's been destructive today. Plenty of leg drive through the tackle. Walden goes across the face, and it's some nice back play here from Spotswood United. Putting some phases together, although just lost in contact. A double knock on. So we'll go back to the original handling error. Woodmass then feeds into the scrum, and he goes out the back to his first 5, Porteous, who goes for the long ball across to Wata Whata. And they go for the quick play of the ball. Just lost forward there though. Both teams looking to use the width of the park here today. Pretty good conditions for running rugby. A classical crisp winter's day here at Sanders Park. We'll be back for semi-final action in the CMK Chartered Accountants Premier competition next week. Tukapa will be up against a yet-to-be-determined side. It'll be off the back of results tomorrow, but one of Clifton, Plymouth Old Boys or Southern who will get that 4th spot. And of course Stratford Eltham and Coastal both going to be in that top 4. Lapo goes for the steal, but illegally so. And Spotswood United with the penalty just outside the Tukapa 40. And they opt for the scrum. The midfield scrum, options either side. Making the change in the front row. It's been a pretty strong performance in that front row from the man coming off. Unfortunately, we don't have a Spotswood United team sheet, so a little bit lost on that front as to names, but certainly made some very strong runs. Yes, Lamalu. Hartley comes back the other way. Walden jinking and jiving and beating a few tackles is Josh Walden. He looks for the offload to find his midfielder. Spotswood United stringing some phases together inside the Tukapa half. There's feed out. He's hit hard, but stays up in contact. He gets the offload away. Bit of space out here on the near side. Lamalu beats the first. It's a strong ball carrying number 8. Good mass just coming around the side there. Although it's play on, and Tukapa have stolen the ball as the raging bull, Alex Perry, takes off with it. So it's just getting a bit messy. Certainly very aggressive at breakdown time from both these teams. We take a pause for a knock on. Very physical battles there at the breakdown. Tukapa then leading 61-0. 9 tries and an almost perfect effort off the tee from first 5 Mason Porteous. 8 from 9. And the Spotswood United scrum pretty stable. Hartley finds Walden, who in turn finds feed out with the offload. Played a lot of league, so he's very strong at the offloading game. Spotswood United number 12. Captain Dylan Schuller. Tukapa getting over the ball, and I think that's the industrious Luke Taplin in the 21 jumper. Showing all of his skills. And it's excellently kept in there by Ezra Lowe. It's almost like the old cricket boundary catch there, jumping from outside the field of play and managing to keep that ball in. Was the Spotswood United winger. As it's stolen there at breakdown time. And they put the kick in behind. The sideline beats them all. Spotswood United will throw in. Just got another injury here. And the Spotswood United front row is just going down. So we'll just pause for that. Tukapa will feel reasonably happy. Coaches Nathan Lawrence and Scott Fugistula with the performance today. Heading into crunch time next week. Semi-final action of the CMK Premiership competition. the Spotswood United front rower, just making his way off the park. We hope he's okay. So Spotswood United making good progress and coming onto it with speed is feet out. Walden looking to run it from their own 22. Still plenty of enterprise in Spotswood United. And he sort of popped the ball up and managed to keep it in hand, did Lamaru. And Peretz gone down. So we'll go back to the original handling error. So tomorrow's games in the CMK Premiership competition, Plymouth Old Boys versus Coastal, Clifton up against Stratford Eltham. Both those sides, Clifton and Old Boys, will be looking for a win to push their semi-final claims, and Southern up against Inglewood in the final match as well. Southern with a win there could make their way into the top four. Woodmass then, he finds Porteous and he goes out the back to Whara with a short ball to Jack Gilmore, and it's bouncing, but it bounces up kindly there for Luke Taplin, who tries to get on the outside of his man. And Alex Perry puts his head down. They go back towards the short side. Plenty of valiant defence there from Spotswood United. It looks like the pick and go is held up. So good defence there from Spotswood United. And they'll have the goal line restart. They go for the short one, playing with fire, but it pays off. Fortune favours the brave, and they'll run it out from their own 22, and they do a good job of it. Lamalu bumping over the first tackler. So Olive Lam-Ewan, he finds Lapo. Off goes Jollins. Fullback Stokes with a nice little ball out the back to Whara. Olive Lam-Ewan, man from Auckland. As Porteous goes across the face, and it's nice hands there from Josh Keach. And the long ball there from Porteous out to fullback Stokes. Back on the inside to Patrick Howlett, the impressive Tukapa front rower. It was just a bit of a hard pass to collect there for Porteous, but deemed to have gone backwards. Keach tries to take it quickly, but he's off the mark. So Spotswood United showing plenty of spirit late into this match, defending their goal line. As Tukapa try and finish out with a late try, and momentum heading into their semi-final next weekend. As Lapo takes the ball into contact. Tukapa trying to force their way for a late try. They keep it tight in the forwards. Now they look to go out the back. Porteous with the crossfield kick, and it's nicely taken there. Diving in the slips, Luke Taplin. Very well worked try. The crossfield kick from Porteous was on point, and Taplin doing his work on the left-hand wing. So Porteous then looking to make it 9 from 10 off the kicking tee. Contact looks good, but he's just away.
The score stays at 66 nil. 12 minutes left. A reminder to everybody that's here today that you're welcome to join us in the club room for a drink and a chat after the game. Come and ask the Colonel how he's going to spend his retirement.
As Hartley then goes short and high, as Liam Burnett gets up high, and it's a bit of a collision in mid-air. He's just gone down there. Spotswood United have come away with the ball. Burnett down in backfield. We hope he's okay. Looks like he might be wounded. It was a nasty one. That's the last thing Tukapa will want. But off goes NLA feet out down the other end. Spotswood United number 12 getting a well-earned try. And Hartley takes the drop kick from in front, adds the extras, and Sampson says that's time here at Sanders Park. So Tukapa the victors here today, 66-5, and they'll be heading in with confidence to their semi-final next week. We hope Liam Burnett in the number 2 jersey there, just still down on the ground. Not too bad. There were a few injuries today, so hopefully nothing too major.
I'll stop the feed.
And that's time here, so thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.